That's good. That's good. All right, bottom of the first coming up. Tigers do absolutely nothing. All right. It'll be Taylor, Benintendi, and Witt. Taylor, Benintendi, and Witt Jr. Kind of the same start of the lineup they've been doing last time we played them. Yeah. What's up, Liam? What's up, baseball? How you guys doing? Ugh. Let me get my playback up here. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Alright, let's see. Got an ad I gotta sit through. Whit Merrifield ended his 553 consecutive game streak today. Oh, he's played in 553 straight till today. You have Tigers 6-2, Jaden? Hopefully you're right. Ooh,
This four-game set, and here's the Kansas City batting order presented by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Benintendi batting 412 in the
alrighty.
Emmanuel Rivera hit back-to-back homers in Detroit earlier this month, and Ryan O'Hearn.
Royals, what number is that? 197,379 to 0. I doubt that. Anyway, Pineda starts for the Tigers. It'll be against Taylor, Benintendi, and Witt. Here's the first pitch. It'll be probably a hit. Oh, no, never mind. A fly out to the left fielder, Cody Clemens. Hey, we're off to a good start with 8 likes. I appreciate that, everyone. Pretty cool. So, one pitch, one out will go to Benintendi, who's having a good season. He'll probably be traded within a couple weeks here. I would imagine him and Merrifield are on their way out. And, well, Perez would probably stick around just because he's, at the end anyway. Here's the pitch. Benintendi fouls the pitch away. It'll be 0-1.
I haven't got any knocks with that glove. It always comes back to their offense.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Here's Pineda, 0-1. And that'll be a ground ball hit to the shortstop, I guess, on the right side of the infield. The shift kind of actually paid off there. And 2 away. Now up is Bobby Witt Jr. So, how's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. Quiet crowd so far this afternoon. What's up, Kevin? How's it going? Here's Witt with 2 away. Good start to the inning, at least so far for Pineda. That'll be in there, strike 1.
It usually is, you're right. But there are exceptions, Shep, and I thought I'd break out an exception.
All right, you did it well. Facing Bobby Witt Jr.
And here's the that was a bad pitch. Ball 1. Don't really know what that was. Sheesh.
Seems like he's always in a good mood.
He's a competitor,
no, I'm not doing tonight's game. It was a good weekend, though. How's your weekend? I won't be doing any night games until probably next week when I'm back home on Sunday. Just because of there's like a post on my YouTube channel you can find, on my community post you could find that explains it and yada yada yada. 2-1, 3-1.
Early in the year, he was.
Oh, you changed? Okay, Shlomo. Yeah. No, I'm just doing day games right now. Only one that's in flux is Saturday. Fouls the pitch away, so the count will become full.
This is a young kid who just a few
I'll just call you ER now.
and RBIs and extra base hits.
Pineda's control struggling a little bit. He's throwing them all fucking wide right.
Down the right field line foul.
I guess wide left is the right way to look at it. I don't even know why I said wide right. Those wouldn't even be coming. Oh, I guess if you were looking at them, they'd be coming off to the right side. I guess he's going wide left. I don't know. Anyway, full count coming yet again. Here's another payoff pitch from Pineda. This will be his 10th pitch of the inning. There's 2 away in the bottom of the first. No score. And Witt gets it and fouls it away. Yep, another foul ball.
Pineda pitched against Kansas City earlier.
He's probably set up an inside pitch at this point. I don't know about you guys, but if I was Witt, I would be thinking at some point this guy's probably coming inside with something. But you never know. So I figured the next pitch was inside. Riley Green unable to run it down. That'll be a base hit for Witt. Probably playing just a bit too deep for that one to be fielded. Now up is Pasquantino. He was at, I think all of his hits came against the Tigers, so hopefully we can get him out this time. 1 on, 2 out. Gotcha, ER. I got you. I'll put that and commit it to memory here. Runner at first, 2 away. Pick off attempt, nothing going. You guys know the sports expert Max? He DM'd me recently that he wishes the Tigers was his favorite team. It was really weird. It's like, don't you like the Guardians? Hold on. Javi's insistent that he got him. I don't really know why he's so insistent that we got him. It didn't really look like it. Just play. What the fuck? Anyway, 1-0 now. Pasquantino. Yeah, I was going to say, he had him. It was safe by quite a bit. Oh, maybe Bias thought he had the base blocked with his leg. I don't know. Anyway, 1-0. Runner at second, 2 away. Yeah, he's fine. I mean, the throw, it was kind of a bad throw. It wasn't on Javi on that one. He did a great job trying to sell it, that's for sure. But the throw wasn't the greatest from Barnhart. Fouls it away. 1-1 now for... I'm guessing this guy's first name is Vinny. Yeah, I figured. You don't have a last name of Pasquantino if your first name isn't going to wind up being Vinny. There probably isn't an actual first name that would sound right. Can you imagine if his name was like Christopher? Chris Pasquantino? That would be a goofy name. 2-1. I don't think Austin Meadows is coming back up, Kevin. I heard quite the opposite. I heard he was still dealing with soreness in his left and right Achilles, and his rehab was pulled back until the All-Star break. At the, they're gonna restart it. Yeah, it's not good. We can't catch a break with injuries this year. Now it'll be 3-1 to Pasquantino, as the control issues for Michael Pineda continue here in the first. Can he get a pitch? He can't get the second out of the inning. He went really quickly through Taylor and Benintendi, but everyone else is getting to my man. That'll be a foul ball. So it'll be another full count here situation for Pineda.
Sometimes
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, and I did hear that they traded with the Braves. They traded. I think they got picks for a draft pick, or they gave away players for a draft pick. I'm not sure which one it was.
And Mike is only in the first half inning.
But I think the Royals got a bunch of players. Yeah. Okay, Braves got Royals got Drew Waters, Andrew Hoffman, and C.J. Alexander for 35th pick of a draft. And it's one of them like situational like picks that you can give away. Hey, the Tigers get a kind of a blessed strike 3 call. It'll be Cabrera, Candelario, and Castro. Kind of a lucky call there. 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. It'll be Cabrera, Candelario, and Willie Castro. Top second, no score. Jeff who? Jeff Waters? Maybe. I'm not sure which, Jeff Santana? It's going, just started, Rays. How's your guys' game? If you guys are, started playing or, oh, you guys don't play for a minute. Oh, you played Boston tonight? That sucks. Jeff Hoffman? I mean, it could be his kid. I don't know. Just waiting for the top of the second to get underway. It's a commercial break right now, as per usual. Top 2 coming up, but it's Keller pitching for the Royals, so hopefully the Tigers get it going. It'll be Cabrera, Candelario, and Willie Castro. Don't play till 7 o'clock. Ain't looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, the Red Sox are not a fun team to play right now. What's up, Jacob? Roberto, who's that? Like Roberto Clemente? I don't think we do. We got Roger Clemens' son.
Regardless, so I don't think it does you any good to put more obstacles in front of yourself.
You better beat the White Sox. I don't know. They were pretty good the last 2 games. They've been hitting pretty well, so good luck with them today. They're going to be smacking the shit out of it.
The challenge is more sort of how you take it personally and not.
Oh, wow. You guys have like the exact same record. That's actually kind of crazy. All right, Miggy steps in. It'll be called strike 1. Yeah, we have Roger's son. Yup.
And for you, partner, make
sure the Blue Jays have a million different people's kids. And that'll be strike 2 on Miggy.
Not under that mascot head, though, thankfully.
Might be enough room for some tiny air conditioners in that. Who knows?
Cabrera strikes.
And Miggy's down on 3 pitches. If.
Already the third punch out for Brad Keller, looking strong.
Yeah, all of them are.
Oh, you want to be Jacob's team? Yeah, I would imagine so.
For whatever reason, seems to have gotten his velocity. It was down.
Well, that was a bad at bat by Mr. Cabrera. Now up is Candelario. Yeah, the Blue Jays have literally like 4 or 5 different dudes whose dads all played in the pros. Bobby Witt, technically, I think his dad was a pitcher in the pros. I don't know how good he was. But I always see him on weird lists with Nolan Ryan, like the bad Nolan Ryan stats, like the walks. So I'm like, oh, that's never a good list to be on. When you see Nolan Ryan at the top of like walks lists and you're like 3rd or 4th down, I'm like, that's rough.
Well, for Kansas City, it can get much.
You don't play till 7. 3 more weeks till you see Cooper, Amari Cooper. That'd be cool. Anyway, 1-1 on Candelario. Unless I missed a pitch and they haven't updated it. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Guerrero Sr., I believe, is in the Hall of Fame. I think Biggio's dad is in the Hall of Fame. Bichette's dad, there's no fucking way. Who else is on that team? Guerrero Sr., maybe not. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look it up. I know Vlad's dad is in. I'm pretty sure Biggio's dad is in.
Good range by Lopez.
2 down in the top of the second. Candelario strikeout. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's up, Peter? How's it going, man?
What would help you get some curly fries?
Yeah, we're doing fantasy football. Just more about when the season's gonna start.
More in this game, you can visit participate.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Guerrero, and I'm pretty sure Biggio might be in the hall. Biggio's dad as well.
Do it, but sometimes
Kevin Biggio's dad.
water, put ice in it, and then they'll put a little
Craig
bit
Biggio.
of ammonia in it, and it, you know, it gives the.
Won't swear to it though.
Put a towel on and you kind of breathe that air. That ammonia just sort of zaps you and gives you a.
2 down now. Castro digs in. Strike 1.
I know I use that a lot here in Kansas City, down in Texas, and those really hot days that I pitched to. I'm sure there's.
Yeah, and there's more Guerreros coming, by the way. If you want to know something scary. Hey, look at that. Willie Castro lines a base hit. We have a single here with 2 outs. Little action here now. Spencer Torkelson up with the runner on and 2 out. Tatis Sr., yep. There's also, for Guerrero, I think he's got 2 younger brothers who are probably going to make it in the pros, too.
Spencer Torkelson.
I believe.
But Heath, remember he played at Arizona State.
I can't imagine they wouldn't. They're both really, really good. Also,
Warm weather. He said,
look out for Jaden Fielder, the, I think, 13 to 15-year-old son of Prince Fielder.
so he's used to it.
You guys are Tigers fans, so you obviously remember probably little Jaden. He's growing up quick.
Slider, 0-1.
And boy, oh boy, you can find videos online of him just fucking bashing baseballs. But unlike Prince, if you see him, he's not a very fat man, Jaden Fielder. Looks like the kid is in tremendous shape.
So if his coach made him do bare,
Probably going to fill out, hopefully, more like his grandpa and not like, Prince.
you got the rubber beads in between. Really made
I only say that because, like, with Prince, it's like, dude, you got hurt because you were too fat.
squirt bottle with water and spray it as he
Oh, I love Prince Fielder, don't get me wrong. I hated how it ended here with him. But,
Kind of a good attorney for.
yeah, it just sucks that his career ended because of weight issues. On top of, like, the way he played hard, got hurt playing hard, mainly because of the weight issues, and yada, yada, yada.
150, 115. It's probably on a turf field. It's probably 100.
Yeah, Manning, the Manning family, the James family, yeah, there's, like, that going on. What's up, Random? I'm good. How you doing, buddy?
Big hole there.
Here's the 1-2 to Torque, and that was a bad pitch. That's going to get Willie Castro down to at least second. He's going to take the turn and stay at second. All right, 2-2 count now. Hopefully Torque gets a pitch he can handle. Base hit could score the run.
Let's take a look at the pitch. It's a spike curveball in the dirt. Gallagher tries to backhand it instead of shift. And let's watch Willie.
Yeah, same here, Rays. I think every baseball fan really, like, because he'd probably be at the end of his career. But we probably, he would have actually had an end to his career where he would have walked away. Like he should have been able to. Danny Duffy? I don't know. Probably not. The dude would be, what, like 40-some-odd years old at this point? That's ball 3 in the dirt. What's up, Wade? You'll be at game 2 today? Oh, man. Hell yeah. That'll be pretty fun. Best of luck, man. So we have a full count, runner at second, 2 away in the top of the second, no score. Torkelson, the hitter. Wade Keller, the pitcher. I think, or it's Brad. Which one is it? Brad? Okay. Is he related to Wade Keller?
Torkelson in the air to shallow right, long
Miss
run
it.
there and slide.
Ah, it's foul anyway.
Good attempt by Ryan O'Hearn. But a foul ball brings Torkelson.
I don't know why I think they're the same guy all the time. Are they like brothers?
Action at first base primarily. He's playing right field today. A lot of different injuries to this Royal Ball Club. You mentioned Perez. I don't know how you ever replace a Salvador Perez.
No, really?
Gallagher's been his backup catcher for a long time, but that's strictly all.
That's crazy.
Backup to give him a day off.
There's non-related with the same like last name. I think that's always the craziest thing.
A true game.
Ah, strikes out. What a surprise.
Second, the Tigers scrambling in scoring position.
Yeah, but not every player makes it into their 40s though. Most guys don't make it past like 35.
Row that came to an end. That's next.
Oh yeah, it's Rays. Yeah, I mean, fucking Prince Fielder was hilarious. Down goes Torkelson. But it'll be Rivera, O'Hearn, and Isbell 5, 6, 7 due up for the Royals in the bottom of the second. No score. Rivera, O'Hearn, and Isbell. No, they're brothers. Yeah, no. ER, you got that wrong, Shlomo. They are 100% brothers. It's a 4-game series. The Tigers are only in 4-game series until the All-Star break. We got 4 versus the Royals and 4 versus the Guardians. I think both of them are because of makeup games. I think they were initially supposed to be some 3-game series with a break in between, but, you know. A lot of rainouts, a lot of horse shit, and a lot of weirdness. I don't know. Not hitting any worse than anyone on the team, you know what I mean? Like, oh, by the way, thank you for the 14 likes. I'll explain why I'm a little less worried about Torkelson than I probably should be. The last couple of days, yeah, I'm like, uh-oh, he's starting to regress a little bit again from where he was at, where he was like really close to breaking through. That's a little bit of I'm like, I don't really like this, and the whole team's kind of like falling back down again. I think the biggest problem with Torkelson is it was a combination of a couple things. He put a lot of pressure on himself, being called like the heir apparent to Miggy. You know, like a bunch of the injuries early in the season, the Riley Green going down, the lofty expectations of the fans. I think something happened where he thought he had to be like Miguel Cabrera immediately, like the Triple Crown version of Miguel Cabrera, who could let a ball get like almost into the catcher's glove, like right here, and then somehow Miggy would like finagle his bat in and push it into right center. I think that happened with Torque, where he like thought he had to get behind and push everything opposite, and like don't become a pull hitter, push to right field, use center field and right center. And I think a combination of trying to be like way too much like Miguel Cabrera, a lot of the pressure on the kid early, the fact that none of the veterans on this goddamn team are doing anything. I think that adds to the pressure he's putting on himself. And I think it's created this fucking and I think something happened about a month ago where they got him out of that mindset a little bit, but it's still, I think a lot of it just like seeps in there on him, and I'm not really sure why. But I hope they can work that out of him, and just like, cause like I've noticed lately he's not trying to hit things in the right field. He's like just taking where the pitch is going, and you know he's more comfortable pulling things in the left field. And he was starting to hit better while doing that. I'm hoping he's just ran into a weirdness right now. 2 down quickly here in the inning on a couple quick outs by Pineda. This is how the first inning started too. The dude got 2 lightning fast outs, but then like it was literally like I think he threw 1 pitch to Rivera. Hold on, yeah, 2 pitches to Rivera, and then he threw 1 pitch to O'Hearn, and now he's on. And this was the exact same like start to the other thing. Now up is Isbell. No, wait, I don't actually know who's up. Yeah, Isbell's up now. Yeah, Candy's regression's bad, but like with Torque, you know, the average was probably always going to be something like 230 this year. So I mean, him hitting about 40 points lower is a little worrisome. The biggest issue for me with Torkelson is the absolute lack of power he's shown this year. That's my biggest, like, well, where the fuck? Because if he was hitting 200 and he had, like, 15 to 16 home runs, I'd be like, guys, what do you expect? The guy's always going to be 260, like 270 maybe. But the power was always going to be the big thing with him. So I don't know. I'm a little worried, but again, he's only, like, again, at one point he was hitting 199. I don't know where he's at currently, but, like, 30 points under what I was hoping to get from him this year. Yeah, it's big. It's a big worry for me. More the power than anything. But then again, no one on this entire team has any power this year. So I really don't know what's up with the complete lack of power. Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, it's either calling Riley Green up or when I went to the game and blessed the team with my appearance. It's one of the two, because of that. Ever since that third game of that Rangers series, we've been a whole different team, it feels like, almost entirely. I mean, it happens to also just be, when we get our top prospect, but...
Here's their shift.
Also, I think Victor Reyes should be leading off. I don't think Riley Green's ready to be up there yet. The dude's just completely collapsed since moving to the leadoff spot. Anyway, 2-2 count now on Isbolt. You think so? What's up, Kev? How you doing? But yeah, Candy's regression is quite worrisome. I'm more worried about Candelario right now than I am Torque. Torque defensively, I mean, like, has improved. Like, I can't even explain how good the improvement of his defense is. Because, like, at the start of the year, I really thought, like, what we see Torque doing on offense right now was going to be the, like, defense, and what his defense looks like from the start of the year to now is what I thought we would see his offense kind of. I didn't expect the defense to to progress way faster than the offense. I'm almost blown away by how good he is out there, so that's good. I don't know. There's a lot to like with Torque again, but the kid's just dealing with some fucking like, I don't know what the hell to do with him at the plate again. I think we need to fire a cool ball, but hey, whatever. Yeah, I'm a big fan of what I'm seeing out of Reyes. I think if he played more, he'd be better and better and better. Hey, there we go. We got out of that quick inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. It'll be Cody Clemens, Barnhart, and Green. Cody Clemens, Barnhart, and Green. No, I hope the baseball season goes slow, Kev. I like the season. How do I think Baez has been? A bit disappointing at the start of the season. But again, I don't know why the whole team was bad. I do put a bit more of the reason that the young players are doing worse than I think they should be is because the veterans are kind of hitting the way Baez, Scope, Barnhart. I think a lot of those guys have kind of let us down, and they're probably a lot more to blame for the reason Torque isn't producing, but it's kind of like a complex thing to get into. What's up, Kenny? Hopefully you're feeling better, my friend. You don't think Cody's ready? He looks all right. He has moments at the plate where he looks better. Again, I think Cody's another one of those examples of if he got more play time, he'd be a lot better. Kind of like Eric Haas. But yeah, Baez lately has been really good. And I do like the energy he brings to the team. I think he helps the fielding out for the most part. I just wish he would hit a little better. But again, I really don't know why we just didn't hit till like June. Like the middle-ish end of June. I do believe it is probably time to fire that hitting coach. Hey, he's getting better. He's improving slowly. Just a little too slowly for my liking. Sitting 197. I mean, if you're fucking Candelario, you got to be embarrassed. Anyway, game's coming back on. It'll be top of the third, no score. It's 8, 9, and 1 due up. It'll be Clemens, Barnhart, and Green. Yeah, his first home run was a walk-off. Yes, yep. Yep. Clemens has 3 homers, 8 RBIs, and a ground out in the on the second pitch of the inning. 2 down, or 1 away anyway. Sorry. Let me refresh this. I don't know why it's not switching. Oh well, not my problem. I don't run the thing. Anyway, now up is some guy, I don't know the name. Oh, it's Barnhart. I really hate that our fucking, who should be our starting catcher in Jake Rogers this season, ruptured his UCL. And I really, oh wow, Barnhart's safe. Another error by Bobby Mid Jr. He bobbles quite an easy play there. Julio Rodriguez is better, just so we're all aware.
Transfer out of the glove. Let's watch it here.
No, I don't really like to watch other teams that are good at baseball. It bums me out.
For whatever reason, he didn't reach
Yeah.
to get it. Ball
Royals should have drafted Julio Rodriguez. It's pretty cringe. So should the Tigers have, but you know, it is what it is. Damn it. Riley Green grounds out, but he moves the runner down to second base. Here's Javier Baez, runner at second with 2 away. Top of the third.
And here's the RBI chance for Javier Baez. Leads the team in that category as well as.
All right.
Struck out looking in the first as well against Brad Keller.
Time to get a big hit.
The same atmosphere here in Kansas City as it was in Chicago.
All we need is a single.
Javier Baez steps to the
Well, actually, I don't know. You might need a really good single to score Barnhart.
Monday. And it's smoking hot. Crowd
Ball 1.
about that, Shep. I mean, we should just be thankful there's these people here today, period. How much energy would you have sitting out there in that heat? You know?
But even if it weren't warm, I'm saying Kansas
All
City
right.
is not that same as Chicago, right? I mean,
Well, they have been, but right now this team is struggling. They're
Eh.
in last place in the division, and
Baez grounds it foul, 1-1.
out there on the field, there's not a lot of recognizable names right now. You know, there's some young up-and-comers like Bobby Witt Jr. But you look, there's the standing.
Hey, we're up to 16 likes. If you haven't left one, consider doing so. Helps the stream out. Gets us closer to the like goal of 20. You know, helps the stream. That's the most important thing. Might get a few more people in here. 2-1. So, you know. Plus, you could probably be one of the people who leave the 20th. Then we could worry about maybe getting a more, like, you know. But, no big deal if not. It's a 2-1 count to Baez. Runner at second. 2 away in the top of the third. No score. Here's Keller's 2-1. It's down low, ball 3.
I don't think there's a lot of White Sox fans that,
You think the Tigers have been more consistent than last year?
even though they're in the same city, guys.
No, they're about the same.
That's probably true about Cubs fans.
Their offense was a little better last year, but their pitching's way better this year, so it's kind of, I don't know.
Well, if Keller has any feel or confidence in that slider,
It's like a weird, they feel like a very similar team, and it's strike 2 to Baez.
hard to walk Javi Baez. He's pretty much.
We're definitely unluckier this year than we were last year. That's for sure. Injuries have fucking plagued this team.
Baez coming off his 9th home run of the season. It happened yesterday in Chicago.
Yeah, I would say that. I'd agree, Cole. Like it feels like the same season as last year, but we're like way better at pitching than we are hitting, which really wasn't the case last year. I went into this season fully expecting to not be able to like pitch again, and now we're like one of the best pitching teams in baseball, even with a million injuries. And that'll be ball 4. Oh, you got 20 likes? Hell yeah! Let's. I'll see if it's true. That'd be awesome if we hit 20. Let's see how close we can get to 30. It's always good to hit the like goal. But that'll put 2 on and 2 out here in the top of the third. Now up is Harold Castro. Well, it says about 19 on my end, which is still pretty good.
And that's not untypical for Brad Keller. Again,
Either way, sounds like we'll hit it soon.
say this, but you hope that he's out there
Anyway,
on the mound.
now up is Harold Castro with 2 on and 2 out. Top of the third, no score.
He's getting some of that heat to zap his energy. Want to always put a little pressure on the.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But, you know, not necessary.
He's got good numbers in his career.
Ball 1 here to Harold Castro.
And even better numbers this year so far in a couple of starts. Even though he's 1-1.
This is 19. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's, sometimes it adds a like if you've been here for 2. I don't know. YouTube tends to be a little weird sometimes. Here's the 1-0 from Keller. And it's inside, ball 2.
Harold Castro.
Good couple takes here by Harold Castro.
Defense playing pretty much straight away deep on the infield. Lopez on the grass at second. short.
Here's the 2-0. And Castro fouls it away. It'll be 2-1.
With 2 outs there, you see the right side and with Junior. With 2 outs, they're just going to play deep. They know Harold doesn't have exceptional speed, so have a little more time. Then there's also a force out.
A little bit of time between pitches. They're all like just kind of dilly-dallying and yada, yada, yada. Here's the 2-1, though. Eventually. Here it is. And ball 3. All that shit for them to throw a ball. Anyway, 3-1 now. 2 out. 2 on. Top of the 3rd. Miguel Cabrera lurks on deck, so a walk here wouldn't be too bad. What's up, Curtis? How's it going, man?
Trying to find a way to get back into another one.
And he swings through that pitch. It'll now be a full count.
This is the old Snapdragon slider. It's a good one. Real crisp, late break. Probably about 1.5 feet.
So we'll see if the Tigers can extend the inning here on this next pitch, or we'll see. You doing great? Oh, glad to hear. And Castro fouls it away. It'll be yet another full count offering coming up.
And then Baez, a 2-out free pass. That's how the Tigers
Yeah. I think they're in Missouri, technically. I won't swear to that, though.
ground ball.
Ah.
First. That's a fair ball. And Pasquantino tags out Harold Castro.
And Castro's out of there. Tigers unable to get a run in, but they put some runners in good spot to potentially score anyway. Yeah. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It'll be Gallagher, Lopez, and Taylor. 8, 9, and 1. 8, 9, and 1 due up here for the Royals in the bottom half of the 3rd. Gallagher, Lopez, and Taylor. So I thought, Cole. Oh, yeah, I got you were number 20. I appreciate that, Curtis. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, Breeze. Hopefully, we can win. Oh, I gotta stretch a little bit. Oh. Body's all like stiff. Yeah, it is nice to see no Robbie Grossman out the lineup. Yes, the Royals are in Missouri. Yeah, we know. So when I think it's easy to get it mixed up because you'd see the Kansas City and just think they're in Kansas. I mean, it makes pretty good sense. I'm a Royals fan and only live 3 hours from the stadium in Wichita, Kansas. So the stadium's in Wichita? Yeah, I don't know why we drafted more pitching last year. We could have drafted some offense. It's like, hey, Avila, please stop drafting pitchers. We get it. You can draft a good... I'm sure Jackson Jobe and Ty Madden will turn out to be like good young pitchers. Because the one thing Al Avila can do is find pitching. Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Yeah, that Kansas shit gets... Oh, okay, you live down there. I got it now. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Michael. I appreciate you, man. Good looking out, my friend. Yeah, I don't understand why we drafted them, though. I'm sure they'll be great, but... Blah. You're up in Christian Santana. Do you mean Isaac Pachenko? Or, hold on. I don't... I'm... Is Santana in our minor league system? Who are we drafting this month? I have no idea. I kind of like I'm the worst with baseball drafts. Christian Santana. I'll have to look him up. I know we have Pachenko at 3rd as a future guy, or at least like infield, I believe. Chiefs and Royals share the same parking lot. Yeah, I knew that one, Kenny. Yeah, today's a doubleheader, Rays. Yeah, Soto made the all. Yeah, I've been avoiding talking about that one, Breeze. Ooh, boy, was that ever a fun couple hours on Twitter after the game. We should have had a better pitching last year. I mean, yeah, the pitching could have been better last year. But again, I think Verlander was ring chasing again. We could maybe have a shot at him next year if he's done chasing rings. And kind of just wants to help guide a really young, really talented young staff. But we kind of have an abundance of pitchers right now when we're healthy. Yeah, we gotta get some young bats down there. All our pitchers are basically here too. Like the only reason half of it looks as bad is because all of our good young pitchers are like up here, and the injuries have everything all thrown around and just like in disarray in the minor system right now. I do think Pachenko's looking pretty good. Campos looks pretty good for the future, but these are really young players. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Santana. I remember here, if I'm right, he's super young as well. Subscribe. It should be right underneath by like the bell, and you just close down the chat. And yeah, the Tigers have some decent young hitters, but they're all again like Parker Meadows is super young. Pachenko's young. Campos is young. So, I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds when you actually go through and like look at the nitty gritty. Yeah, but I mean, like Campos was kind of a super hidden prospect till literally this year. Pachenko is going to be pretty solid. He's hitting what, like 400 almost right now. His numbers are incredible. Santana's really young still. He'll, from what I'm hearing, he'll come. Wilmer Flores, again, that's pitching. We don't really know. Parker, I think Parker Meadows is a top 100, isn't he? And that'll be the second out of the inning as Nicky Lopez grounds out. Yeah, no, we shouldn't have drafted another pitcher. 100%, I agree. Marcelo Mayo should have. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. We all agree on that. We shouldn't have drafted more pitching last year. Like, maybe Ty Madden would have made some sense with the second pick, but... Green, Flores, Job. It'll get reordered. I think Meadows will find his way in. He's playing really well. I'm pretty sure Campos will find his way in. But again, Campos is so fucking young, it's like, and like new. Because, like, I don't know how Campos is in a top 100 prospect. I'm doing good, Troy. How you doing? Yeah, Cole, I see you guys are probably going to wind up trading what? Benintendi and Merrifield? Real Green still. What's up, AJ? How's it going? I've been good, man. How you doing? How you doing? Good luck to your Rays today. You guys got the Red Sox. That's a ugh. And we'll head to the top of the fourth. That was a really quick inning. I completely didn't even notice what happened. So that was 3 outs. So it'll be Cabrera, Candelario, and Willie Castro. No score. Top of the fourth. You want us to keep Witt? Yeah, you guys might keep him, but I could also see like it's kind of a 50-50 with him. But you know. Oh, Zach Wilson, Kenny. Him and his girlfriend broke up, and then a whole bunch of news came out about what Zach Wilson might have been doing with that guy's mom. One of his friends got with his ex-girlfriend, and then came out that Zach might have been doing his mom and that kid's mom. It's pretty crazy. You would split for you would settle for a split, you know. And then you play the Orioles. Yeah, that's not a good. That's a pretty bad run of teams to run into. White hot Red Sox, white hot Orioles. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys trade him though. I don't want to play him anymore. But again, I do think we need to look at a guy like Campos, who I think is somehow still completely underrated. Yeah, but we need to start building up the hitting. So now that Avila built us up a nice pitching staff, I'm not, again, if you can pinpoint the problem of lack of bats, I will say, yeah, maybe we can move on from Avila because he seems to not really understand how to find batting. But again, his pitching, he seems to be pretty solid at finding guys who might be pretty solid to pitch here. We'll see how they actually play full career and if they can stay healthy. But anyway, 1 away on a Cabrera, really weak ground out. I wish that would have went foul. Pitching's good, but again, if we can move on from Avila at the end of the season, I'm pretty pro Theo Epstein. You have 15 players on the IL. Yeah, I know how that feels. Trust me, the 15, a lot of players on the IL. Yeah, it really gets hard to win games. Everyone's like, well, what? It's like, no, there's no what about with 15 guys on the IL. You're just not going to probably win a lot. Yeah, Seth, the Orioles are one of the fun stories in baseball. Oh, yeah, I would love to get Theo Epstein. I'd be very happy to replace Avila with a good mind. 1-1, like Theo. But I don't know if Theo would want to leave his current job right now. So that could be a problem. I'll become the GM. I'll go spend some motherfucking money. I do think Avila, though deserving of a lot of the criticism, doesn't get any fucking praise or credit for building a really good pitching staff. For especially considering what the hell this team was when he took it over. Ugh. We in a marginal and slight risk severe thunderstorms. Oh, that's not good, Charles. Amir versus Javi battle. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. That's a possibility of the series. 2 away now here quickly in the inning. We're in a very obvious pitcher's duel of Keller versus Pineda. We all had a 4-inning shutout for each pitcher so far, 1-1 here now to Willie Castro with 2 away in the top of the 4th of a no-score game.
Straight away, he pops it up. Long run for everyone. Witt.
And that's an out, and that's the end of the 4th.
Gold glove status that he won a year ago.
Yeah, Troy, that'd be nice.
This year he's going to his first All-Star game.
It's a very odd start to the game, though. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th inning already. Sheesh. I don't know who's batting for the Royals. I believe it's 2, 3, and 4, though. And we'll see when the screen switches over. I believe it's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, though, for the Royals, because I believe Taylor was the last out in the bottom of the 3rd, because I was paying pretty decent attention. We'll see in a sec. Bottom of the... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so Benintendi, Witt, and Pasquantino. So it is 2, 3, and 4. That's kind of what I was thinking. Benintendi, Witt, and Pasquantino. Bottom of the 4th. No score. Sheesh. It's a quick game so far, huh? But, yeah, I really... yeah, I don't know. I'm really hoping we do a couple trades. Like, maybe Jonathan Scope or... I'm hoping Tigers look at Kevin Beach, Ibach. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good set. Like a guy like that for a GM. The Pirates scouting guy wouldn't be too terrible to look at either. Let's see. I just hope we don't get like a Chaim Bloom situation from Tampa where it's like, oh god. But then again, I don't know. Jaime got the fucking Red Sox up to what, like 90 some odd wins last year, so I don't know. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that, Michael. I think we just need to trade any of the players who can get us young bats back. You know who we should trade for? I know this sounds crazy, but the Rays got this young infielder. His name is Isak Paredes. He doesn't hit for much average, but he's got a lot of power. Yeah, Scopes probably is going to be a finalist in the Gold Glove for second baseman right now. For a playoff team, he'd be invaluable. What's up, Vincent? What's up, Vincenzo? How's it going? Yeah, he was being weird. But normally he's not like that. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, Meadows, his Achilles got sore again, so he's out till after at least the All-Star break or after it. And then he's gonna begin his rehab again after the All-Star break. So we'll see. It's just more wonderful luck this season. 1-1 here for Benintendi. For B Nintendo. Yeah, that he was 1-0 in his name from having a name of B Nintendo. I'm hoping the All-Star break helps him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to. This is just a cursed year for Austin Meadows. That'll be 3-1 on 3 pitches, or well, 4 anyway. 2 bad ones and 3 bad ones and 1 good one. Even the other good one was more of a swing, or else it would have been ball 4 anyway. 3-1 on the Royals' best shot at getting a shitload of prospects in a couple weeks. Someone's gonna overpay the Royals so goddamn much for Benintendi, and it's so annoying. Meadows is on the injured list. That sucks that the Royals are gonna get a lot back for Benintendi. Is Eduardo? I don't know what's on with Eduardo. No idea.
You know what may be on the radar down the line would be, there's all this talk of Kansas City potentially.
If I knew more about Eduardo, I'd say something, but I have no idea. Yeah, but he's playing really well, so he's gonna get a fat old pack. Ah, it strikes him out. Hell yeah, 1 away here in the 4th inning. 1 sec, my nose is bothering me.
Take a look at the last pitch. You see Barnhart setting up outside. A little sinker down and away. The ball just tails. Michael Pineda has been very efficient, and that's what you have to be on a warm, sunny, hot, humid day game here in Kansas City.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Fucking shit's bothering me. Yeah, wait, Yankees think otherwise of what? Oh, Yankees don't want to offer a lot for Benintendi? Well, they don't really need him that bad. Oh, well, shit. Bobby Witt flies out to Cody Clemens. Do you think Cody Clemens and Bobby Witt, if they ever got into a fight, would be like, my dad's better than your dad? At least my dad wasn't a bitch-ass pitcher like your dad, Bobby. And then Bobby would be like, at least my dad didn't do steroids. Because Bobby Witt probably has like a weird southern accent. And Cody would be like, yeah, at least my dad's a borderline Hall of Famer. Bam, bam, bam. And he just beats the shit out of him. I would imagine Cody comes from better stock. Oh, well, that's gone. That wasn't a good pitch at all. 1-0 Royals. Dog, I read that out of the dude's hand. I was like, well, that's going to be a home run. It's just like, well, that was a straight fastball on the inside third of the plate. Yeah, a 90 mile an hour fast, 89.2 right there, dude. What the fuck was that? Yeah, Ghost, I'll be honest, though. If you can't hit that pitch I don't know what to tell you. That's 80. That's 90 miles an hour, like right down the middle. No, Chase. I think got it wrong. He owns Michael Pineda. That's it. Not Tigers pitching. Literally just Michael Pineda. I think all his hits are against Michael Pineda somehow. His 2 home runs, Michael Pineda. And I think that's all he's hit the ball in his whole career. Rivera gets a hit, though. He's the only one that seems to... Michael Pineda just seems to be the guy he hits. Oh, yeah, probably, Cole. You guys will probably win the game. 1 run is probably far too much for us to overcome at this juncture. Here's O'Haron.
Within reach, but a crooked number or more, it's just something you try.
2023 All-Star Game is in Seattle.
Helped you out with 2 quick outs.
That's pretty cool.
A home run and a single. Got a runner at first. Now you're working out of the stretch. What can I throw here to record an out right now?
What's up, Lions fan? Yeah, I hope we can beat the Royals. With the way our bats are going today, though, Ghost, it's already looking pretty rough. Looks like we've regressed at the plate again. Looks like Coolball told them to stop hitting the ball. He's like, what are you guys doing out there? Why'd you guys have all them hits and runs today? That's kind of fucking lame. Don't you guys want to win 1-0 still? Don't let me catch you ever fucking hitting the ball again. And now they're all afraid to hit the ball. Eric Haas just keeps getting sat because he hits the ball too much. It's fucking, it is what it is. You know, Cool Ball's team, you're going to strike out or do nothing. Like, just get out. Runs and hits are a bad motherfucking thing to do. Torkelson, Clemens, and Barnhart. You said 3 runs coming this inning. Torkelson, Clemens, and Barnhart. You sure, Ghost? Top of the 5th coming up. 1-0 Royals lead. At least we got some offense finally, right? You know. Because Haas is hitting the ball, and per Scott Coolball's rules, anyone who hits the ball or hits for power is sat on the bench. Strikeout, and probably a weak ground ball to the shortstop. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but fucking the way this game's going, probably the 1 hit is all we're getting today. Cool Ball is angry as fuck right now that we were scoring and hitting runs. So he's sitting on anyone who hits and threatening anyone who starts hitting with getting sat. It's a big brain strategy to save all your hits for the end of the year. He's like, listen, in September, no one will fucking see it coming. We're going to hit crazy in September. We're going to win out in September. The goal is to get to September and be about 500. I'm pretty sure that's, I don't even know what the fuck the game plan is. Torque hit the right center. Clemens falls with the double. Tuck pops out. Green singles. Javi goes yard. I hope you're right. Not concerned with rookies struggling. I'm more concerned with guys like Scope hitting 190. Guys like fucking everybody. Like, I'm more concerned with veterans playing like shit than rookies struggling.
Jackie Robinson Day, a big fly. 1 of 5 on the season for Torkelson.
I blame a lot of the rookies struggling on the veterans hitting like dog shit. Nope, ball 1. All right. All right, Torque. We need some runs. Yeah, Sparty, I don't understand. They're like, well, look at Julio Rodriguez. You mean the generational fucking talent? Yeah, I'm going to compare a guy who was probably only going to get hit 260 for a career anyway to fucking a guy who's a generational goddamn talent and always was. Yeah. I'm telling you, we didn't draft Torkelson to come on here and hit 350 for us. We drafted him to hit home runs. And I'm sure the power will come, but again, I don't know why people thought we drafted like a high average dude. The lack of fucking power is just what's getting me, dude. Like, what the fuck was that? At least he hit the ball, I guess. Exactly, Sparty. The power will come along with torque. I was gonna say, people never really understood what we got when we got torque. It was a high power potential, not an average potential. If he hit for average, that would have just been a nice plus. I don't know. We got the guy we want hitting for average. That's Riley Green, but you know he's going through some shit too. To be honest, I'm more concerned with Riley Green's quickly dropping average than I am with Torque's.
You're better off for it, I'm sure. It's like Pete and repeat.
0-1 on Clemens.
Clemens grounded to short his first time up.
Yeah, Haas will play game 2. More than likely, Haas isn't playing in this game because it's a day-night doubleheader. Yeah, their defense has been great. So again, that's why I'm a little less concerned. They're adjusting to the major leagues. They'll be fine. A little slow for torque, but hopefully that doesn't mean too much. This is only his second year in pro pitching, so.
Opportunity in the second inning. And pressure in the third. Keller.
Oh, here comes it out.
The timing's pretty good.
Yeah, it figures. 2 down now here in the 5th. Steelers change their stadium. Oh, that's cool. I guess. Sucks. I don't know. I do double headers, just not today because I'm not streaming at nighttime. Check my pinned comment. Or not pinned comment, but community post. Hit 5 hits on pitches down the middle or something like that. Oh, that's not bad. He gets pitched down the middle a lot though. He should have a lot more. But no, I'm not doing any night games till I'm back at my apartment in a week. 1-1 here on Barnhart. Yeah, we're getting rolled, dude. We're gonna lose 1-0 and be 1 hit by fucking Brad Keller. Whew. That's one hell of an indictment on this team. I'm sure we'll keep. I'm sure we're gonna go ahead and keep Scott Coolball around. At some point, though, you think we're gonna fire the hitting coach, or do you think he, like, I don't know, maybe he sees like OPS and thinks that's the batting average, and he really does believe this team is hitting like gangbusters? He sees a bunch of like 300 OPSs, and he's like, everyone on this team's hitting 300. I don't understand why we're not scoring more runs. This is very confusing for me. What's up, Dark Fan? Read the book Bad Boy. I'm telling you, it's the best book about a bad boy on the Tigers. What the fuck do we struggle with these sorry-ass pitchers who are like 2-7? Well, pitchers' record's kind of whatever. It can be kind of... The Royals' first baseman's name? Who is it? Pasquantino? Yeah, Pasquantino. I'm pretty sure if you only looked at record, Felix Hernandez probably should have never won a Cy Young. What do you go, like 13-12 one year? Yeah, we should be hitting him though. This 4.15 ERA. Oh, they don't really have like advanced pitching numbers on this, do they?
Hardly a cloud in the sky. It's the Missouri River right there. Inside Kansas City. Glad to be here for a 4-game series. Half those games being played.
I don't know. His numbers aren't as bad.
Monday, a day-night doubleheader. And those fountains look very inviting, don't they?
Joe. His record's bad, but it seems worse than it is. He had multiple games where he has given up 1 run and we didn't score. I was going to say, Wade, record on a bad team isn't really indicative of anything. It'll be Isbell, Gallagher, and Lopez. Isbell, Gallagher, and Lopez. 1-0 Royals lead. Bottom of the 5th. Yeah, ball 1. And Purcell won Cy Young over JV strictly because of wins. I was so mad JV's numbers were so much better. I don't think it was strictly wins. JV has a weird issue with voters. I don't really know what it is. I think there's an issue with Justin Verlander. I'll be real honest. And I don't know what it is, but it seems like the writers tend to fuck him fucking regularly, and I'm not really certain as to why that is. But they're very quick to give other people awards over him, and it's been like that for forever, it seems like. So they'll come up with any bullshit-ass reason as to why someone else should win an award over him. Because literally, Felix Hernandez won a Cy Young with like a 12-13 record before. So wins aren't literally that important, so... what do you think about Miggy making the All-Star game with the legacy thing? It's fine. It's cool. Made a video about it. What's up, Daniel? Yeah. Well-deserved, I guess. It's a career honor now, I guess. I don't know. Just like anyone else, they'll give the award to in the future. I'm sure Verlander will get it. I'm sure Scherzer will get it at some point, you know. It's just kind of a cool way to let a player get a cool like honor one last time before maybe they hang it all up. The game's old guard, getting to see some of the old players of the past, you know, kind of cool. What's up, Daniel? 1 away here in the 5th inning of a game bereft of any offense minus a single home run. 1-0 Royals. And there's been 4 total hits. This game's been really bad. Great pitching, I guess, from Pineda and Keller, but, you know. I don't really know if it's great pitching or just miserable offense. Could it be both? Hey, look at that. Maybe a double. Hey, look at that, a double. Some offense in the game here in the 5th inning. 1 out double there for Gallagher, I guess. Now up is I don't really know. Oh, Lopez. All right, maybe the Tigers can match that in the 6th inning though, and we'll get some runs of our own, or some hits of our own. Anyway, 1 away, runner at 2nd. Now up is, yeah, it is Lopez. Now we suck at getting this guy out, so.
4th hit of the game for Kansas City. 2nd extra base hit for the Royals today.
I'm sure he's about to hit like a solo 2-run shot, or a fucking 2-run homer here. I don't even know how that what I said there. Solo 2-run shot. Ugh. Dumb statement. 1-0 though for Lopez.
On the corner to make it
1-1.
Corey Blazer, the home plate umpire, he's using his right hand quite a bit. Calling a lot of those questionable pitches strikes, and I don't blame him one bit. On hot day games, as long as you're consistent with both teams, guys know, hey, you better go up there.
And 2-1. Bleh.
Along better. better. It keeps the rhythm solid.
It's 2-1 to the number 9 hitter, Nicky Lopez. Now it's even. Working the outside part of that plate is Michael Pineda.
Right there on the border.
My nose is bothering the shit out of me right now.
And like I say,
How's that yours?
giving them to both
Oh,
pitchers.
right.
You cannot take those close ones today.
Yeah.
Right? Try and stretch it a little bit.
2-2 count though.
If he is trying to pull the ball, it'll play right into what he's trying to do. And if he's not,
Ah, good God, that's a long time between pitches right there.
so a couple of reasons to throw it back out
Yeah.
there. Not going to really drive the ball too hard when you throw it on the outer part.
Do, 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 do. Here's the 2-2 now. And that'll be fouled away. We'll see another 2-2.
Slider right at the bottom of the zone. So Michael's using
Hold on a minute again.
the zone to try to navigate here. Hasn't thrown him anything off the plate in or down and in. Maybe the slider down and in, but they're trying to stay away, and I understand the theory there. Nicky Lopez grounded out to second base. That's what they'd like him to do again here.
Punches it to left. Cody Clemens is there. Two-way. And to the top of the order. And Michael A. Taylor.
Taylor swung at 2 pitches, both of them being put in the air to left field. Will he swing at the first pitch this time?
Hey, look at that. There's 2 down now. 2 down. Runner has to stay on where they're at. So good chance to get out of a little jam here with Taylor up at the plate, though. So now you have to deal with the top of the order with runner at second and 2 away.
Obviously, that's coming from their hitting coach, convincing them that be ready to hit, jump on that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Philosophy, that's just not by coincidence.
Takes it low and away.
Run prevention right now, though. This is a game where you just have a feeling.
Bottom of the 5th, 2 away, runner at second on a 1-0 count. Nah, I'm not really into sports betting. What's up, Drew?
Today, so Michael Pineda just got to limit the damage by 1 run here.
Fuck.
In the air to right for
Hopefully that's an out. Just don't drop it, and it is. And hey, let's head to the top of the 6th. Holding on to a 1-0 lead are the Royals. The Royals lead 1-0 heading into the top of the 6th. It'll be top of the order for Detroit. So Green, Baez, and Harold Castro. Green, Baez, Harold Castro. Top of the 6th coming up. Let's see if the Tigers can close the lead. Hell yeah, Drew. Exactly. Hopefully we can get something going here. It's like, come on. Somebody do something. Nothing fancy. Pineda is all reliable. Yeah, he's getting the job done today. If we could have a couple runs, this would be a phenomenal start for Pineda. Yeah, it was an early game. It started at 2 o'clock. Feels like it started a lot earlier because, I mean, you know, normally at 1 hour and 20 minutes into a baseball game, you're not at the top of the 6th inning, so...
unfortunate news of the day regarding Tigers outfielder Austin Meadows. He had another setback in his rehab with Achilles strains in both legs. A.J. Hinch saying this morning he expects to pull him from his latest rehab assignment with the Toledo Mudhens and return him to Lakeland, Florida to start over.
I feel like you're about to say something else, Ray, so I'm not really sure what. Something got deleted, and it's always.
But he's experienced a variety of injuries and illnesses which have kept him off the field.
But Green, Baez, and Harold Castro.
So far this season, but it's unfortunate.
It's always the lack of runs on a good pitch. Yeah, usually. Brother has a shepherd. I don't have a dog. I don't like animals. They annoy the shit out of me, and I'm allergic to most of them. So. Hey, Riley Green starts it off on a first pitch, first thing he sees single. Yeah, it's that's why my nose is all messed up for the past 2 months, and I sound like I'm constantly congested. So I can't wait for Sunday. I really hate it. I'm not a big animal person. I don't like the mess. Don't like the noise. Ugh. Fucking shut up. All right, Baez is up now with nobody on and 1 away. Yeah, I don't like animals. I'm pro animal what testing and stuff. I don't understand why PETA exists. I'm like, who gives a shit? It's better to test on them than humans, in my opinion. Them retards would forget about in like 15 minutes. That's a pretty dark stance. I'm just playing around, by the way, about that one. I think it's pretty fucked. Just test on stupid people. No, just fish. Probably. I actually don't give a shit about fish. You can abuse fish around me, and I'd laugh my ass off because I don't think they got a brain. 0-1 or 0-2 now on Baez, and if they do, it's kind of like a eat and sleep brain. The only reason I think that is because you can catch the same fish more than one time, and you would think that like getting caught would be something that only happens once if you get thrown back. That old dipshit with the torn up 5 lip times. It's like, all right, well, this guy sucks. Baez got the runner down to second, but he grounds out. Unfortunately, 1 away, runner down to second. I like big animals. I think those ones are cool, but most of them are pretty scary and nasty. I think rhinos are pretty cool.
RBI chance for Harold Castro, who has grounded out twice. Once to second and once to first.
Yeah, PETA is a joke. They're a funny little group of people that are eco-terrorists. So be careful around them fuckers. They're batshit crazy.
Limited chances so far.
We're literally animals. I don't understand. We're just doing what we gotta do.
Pitch strike to Harold Castro, a slider at 86. It's 0-1.
To survive. No. You don't see me bad-mouthing the Badger or something just because he eats fucking, he does what he does. That'll be a base hit. I don't think it's deep enough to get a run in, though. So Riley Green will have to hold that third. It'll be first and third with, Harold Castro's kind of caught in a rundown. Run, Harold. Run back to the base. All right, there we go. Well, I don't know what was going on there. They were really certain about not letting Riley Green fucking score, though. First and third with 1 away. And here comes Miguel Cabrera. Probably the best idea was to just hold Riley's ass down right there and hope to God he stays there. And, all we got to have is this dude hit a single or hit a fucking fly ball. All right, we could tie this up now with Miggy up. Please just do not hit a ground ball. Oh, fucking shit. 0-1. I know he has a 380 with runners in scoring position going on right now this season. A 5th best in baseball. It's like, all right, Miggy. All we need is a single.
Has more hits against the Royals in Major League history than Miguel Cabrera. His good friend and former Tiger teammate Victor
I think they'll put him at 260, it says, too. For career hits versus the Roydels.
Right side foul.
0-2 as Miggy fouls that down the right field line. But hey, Rays had to deal with people of God because we had devil in the name. Yeah, that would have been the craziest one. You know what's crazy is like how no one ever brings up the fact that like Christian conservative groups are the reason the Devil Rays don't exist anymore. But like if you bring up the Guardians, it's like that's an example of cancel culture and it's bad. It's like you do realize the Rays changed their name because of like right-wing cancel culture, right? Everyone's like, no, they did it because the team needed a reinvention of their image. Yeah, and guess what the Guardians and fucking Commanders can say? The exact same thing. Especially a team like the Redskins who needed to get rid of their old image. Holy shit. Exactly. Promptly. That's my point. Everyone's acting like teams don't change names all the time. It was such a silly thing. It's like, guys, I mean, Redskins got to change their name. Do you see the things that are being reported about them right now? If you don't change your name from Redskins after you have, like, rumors of human trafficking cheerleading going on, you're kind of a dumb team that's like, why are you holding on to that team name still? Go be a new team name so when the errors of the past get brought up, it was the Commanders, or it was the Redskins, not the Commanders. Hey, Riley Green just scored. Ball gets by the catcher, Riley Green runs home, and I'm pretty sure he just stole home base. Cabrera strikes out, but Riley Green scores on the play. Very, very heads up. Unless he fouled that.
So a strikeout, wild pitch, and a run scored.
And a tie ball game.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Yeah. But either way, it's also, you know, it's a fucking smart change. And Castro took second base as well, so. Now up is Candelario with the runner at second with tie game here in the top half of the sixth. Good job manufacturing some runs. Now the Guardians won. That sucks. That sucks for Cleveland. They should have changed their logo like 20 years ago, and they'd still be the Indians. That's the funniest thing about the Cleveland Guardians. Had they got rid of that goddamn logo like in the 1990s, 80s, 70s, 2000s, 2010s when they were asked to by like Indian groups, were like, hey, you know, everything else, we don't really mind that you're using the name Indians and all that other stuff, and you like, could you please not have this mascot? It's like grossly offensive. And for 30, 40 years there, the Guardians or the Indians went, nah, we're just gonna keep it. They'd literally be the Indians right now with zero controversy on their name. It's their fucking logo that doomed them, dude. And their like unwillingness to work on that and like work with Native American groups is the reason they kept protesting them. If you don't know about this, is like the Cleveland situation's been going on since like the 1970s. I think last year or this season was the first year they didn't have like massive protests by Native groups outside their home openers. Yeah, oh, I didn't actually know that about the Rays. Just fun stuff you look up, like, you know, about the Guardians. Because I wanted to know more about the controversy with the name. I was like, is this new? I was like, oh, no, whoa. A 50 years running controversy? Why would you deal with that for so long as a franchise? You know how annoyed I'd be? But anyway, Benintendi, Witten, Pasquantino. You can nag me for about 3 years, and I'd just change the name and be like, shut up and leave me alone. I'm going to make a lot of money now off this. I'd wait like 3-4 years with it, and then change the name after I've been building up hype to like, what's it? And then I'd even do the year of just being called like the baseball team, and then build it up more and more and more. Yeah, it was Chief Wahoo, and he was basically, if you darken the skin and put red lips on it, it was basically just as offensive as like a blackface caricature logo would have been. It was a pretty offensive logo. And the mascot was pretty goddamn offensive. Especially, I would imagine, yeah, it was just pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just like the cartooning of a people. It's like the difference between like the Blackhawks and the Guardians' old logo is like very honorable depiction of a guy. Looks like a Wharton chief. Like no one's upset being depicted like that. You depict him looking like a goddamn Looney Tunes cartoon in the 70s. It's like, well, that's fucking kind of fucked up. You wouldn't want to be depicted that way, you know. But the war general, fucking cool look. Who's gonna be upset about that? Like a bunch of weirdos? Native American tribes who really like war, or at least have strong histories of war? No, they're gonna be fine with a depiction like the Blackhawks. I mean, you know what's crazy? No one ever once complained about the Redskins logo. It was literally just the team name. Think about that one. Depiction is an interesting thing. No, I don't think the Blackhawks have any issue, because why would you be? Again, no one ever once complained about the Redskins logo. It's the team name that people were like, that feels weird. People were giving them all kinds of suggestions to keep the Native American name. They could have went with the name of the tribes. They could have figured out like a different way of doing it. Kind of like the Florida State Seminoles. They could have done it just like that and kept everything. If it was about honoring Native traditions, but it clearly wasn't. Because again, it wasn't super bad what Washington was even doing.
On Saturday, July 23rd, the Tigers are going to take on the Twins at 6:10.
Like, you can go with the try. Yeah, Cole, I know that, but I don't know. Like, I don't like to include myself into things because, but like, my grandma's full-blooded Native American type, and my dad's half. That makes me significantly able to speak on this, and like, I don't know, Redskin was kind of a word used to offend my grandma, so I don't know. I guess I maybe different circles, different groups, different people. Because like I got like a weird tint to my skin. I'm like, because of the sun and stuff, I get this like weirdish reddish brown to myself, and I don't know if that's true, man. That was used as a way of like insulting certain colored skinned Indians, and also it was used as a way of like talking about how you there's a lot of scalping tied to that word too going on though, and it's a weird word. I don't mind it. I don't care because I'm only a quarter. But like, my grandma didn't like that word. You know. So I don't. It's a mixed issue, and I would assume. Mickey nosedive just below 300 for the All-Star game. Exactly, Sean. God damn it. That was a good hit by Witt. I don't remember the name, but basically it was like a lack of a better term to different between whites and natives. Yeah, it's basically that. That's all. I mean, and it's fine to like I said, it wasn't even like a super offensive name. Like the Redskins to me, like I've always thought that was kind of the silliest one. But again, they could have fixed it really quick and just gone with whatever tribe name they were trying to honor. Unless the tribe name was the Redskins. That would have been fucking a mindfuck. I'd have been like, what the fuck? Just go with the tribe name. If it was all about what they said they were trying to actually honor, it's like, well, why'd you change everything? Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a word. Some people have weirder reactions to it than other people do. I'm only a quarter, so I'm basically like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just allowed to use it freely. I don't have to, I don't have to say the R word. I give you guys all the pass, you're all cool, That's the only thing I'm ever on. I'll be honest about. I tend to fudge a lot of things, but that one's real. That's my only cool piece of my background. Otherwise, I'm just some. I got some Welsh Irish, maybe Welsh or Irish. Don't know. Don't really care. Pretty sure we just got a base still on us, like sure as shit.
Up and comer for Kansas City, as is Bobby Witt Jr. at first base. Spencer Torkelson holding him on.
There you go. You're as non-white as I am. I just can't let any future fascist or Nazi groups know I'm not fully white. That's why this red hair is gonna Bobby Witt steals second, but there's one out and a 2-0 count, I believe. You know, just you never guess it though. I'll passes about as cracker as you can get. Look at this shit. Hold on. Especially if I was to cut my hair back down. 0% chance at guessing anything other. I don't know. My parents are from Germany. I think Dutch and British. I don't fucking know. Yeah, Pineda's starting to kind of. I'd give him the rest of the 6th and see if he can finish it. Kind of depending on, because yeah, he's at what set? He's about 80 pitches now. Yeah. Which is sad because he's supposed to be a guy who's supposed to be able to eat innings. That's what I've heard a lot, but I've also looked like I'm from the Netherlands too. Hell yeah, Troy. Apparently I look like a very common man from the Netherlands. What's up, Phil? So I'm like, alright, well that's because I'm predominantly Dutch probably. Uh-oh. Gonna have to come up firing to get Bobby Witt. There's no play at the plate, and 2-1 Royals. Ugh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I had Russian DNA. Or any kind of what's that, Nordics? Dude, Pineda 186. And Pasquantino just owns Michael Pineda. All his career hits come against Michael Pineda. Not really. It's 2-1, Phil. Kind of a boring game. This is about the last 2 innings. These innings have been the entirety of the offense. But yeah, it's time to pull Pineda. He's fucking done. Yeah. He's just serving him up now. Hopefully they didn't just start warming someone up. Well, he's done. Time to pull Pineda. Alright, here comes O'Hearn.
He wanted to make sure Ryan O'Hearn was announced first as a hitter.
No, it looks like they're pulling him then. Alright, that's good. Hopefully they put in the true all-star of this team, Gregory Soto. How awesome was that, everybody? I'm sure you guys were all fucking stoked as I was. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're doing tonight here, Sean. The offense is in pathetic mode again. I don't know, I'm fucking tired of the offense. But I am very excited. One of my favorite players on this team is an all-star. Much more deserving than that bum Michael Fulmer with his 6 blown saves in 2 years. That's not an understatement, by the way. That is 6 blown saves by Michael Fulmer in 2 years. 2 this season, surprisingly. You didn't know that, did you? All you, Michael Fulmer should be the closer. He has the same number of blown saves as goddamn Soto this year. And he blew 4 last year, losing the closer job in doing so. Yeah, no, but also Lang should have been the all-star. That's the only person I feel kind of bad for Lang. I hope somehow he gets in. So if they announce them as the hitter, they can't switch them out. Yeah, AJ learned that the other night. Yeah, you always wait till the hitter's announced before making a change. Yeah, literally wait till they literally go Austin O'Hearn. The 17th. Well, next week. The 18th through the 20th is the All-Star Game festivities. Yeah, you got like that way it's official. Then you can call your pinch hitter and stuff. Yep. By the way, with Greg Soto as well, he's... I don't know, guys. Whenever I talk to other fans of other teams, you do know, like, everyone else thinks he's, like, our best bullpen arm, right? Regardless of, like, ERA and, like the small things like that. You know, like, every, like, team I've ever talked to says, like, oh, fuck Greg, so he's terrifying. You know that, right? Like, I'm just wondering if Tigers fans are aware of how good, like, I'm telling you, when I say 28 or so other teams would trade for him, except maybe, like, the Guardians and maybe the Orioles, because they, like, and maybe, like, again, like, maybe 3 other teams might not besides those 2, because, like, they have good closers already. And even then, it's like, well, I'd rather have this fucking... Maybe it's the obsession with left-handed fucking relievers that throw hard, but I don't know. Or the fact that he's really fucking good. And if we weren't in the shift yesterday, that would have been a ground out by Collins or Pollock. Snap throw down to first, and runners back in time. Yeah, exactly, Sean, and he's not afraid to do it. And like, if he gets his when his controls under like is good, there's very little you can do against Greg Soto. He's just going to put you out. But you know, sometimes, you know. Also, the 9th inning is hard. You can look at all the blown saves by Michael Fulmer, 6 of them in 2 seasons, and he's not even a closer. You know, and everyone keeps saying like Andrew Chafin should be the closer. I think he has 5 blown saves in like 6 attempts. He's not a closer. I don't know why Tigers fans keep telling me that fucking Fulmer or Chafin, who blow more saves than anybody, should be our closer. It's like, you guys do know the point of being a closer is to get saves when you're put up there, not be 2 of 4 in save ops in 2022. That's not your job. You should be like 17 to 19 if you're going to be a closer. And they want Michael Fulmer to close. Like, did they not remember last year? The dude was not good at saving. He was 14 of 18 last year. Are we just gonna forget that? Like, he was like way better in the 8th and 9th, in the 7th and 8th innings than he ever is in the 9th inning. Do we have like super short memory of Michael Fulmer as a closer? Oh, those are just bad outings, dude. Don't worry about it. He's good most of the time. What about with Greg Soto? Oh, he's bad. He sometimes walks a guy. Can you believe that? He one time walked a guy. He put 2 guys on, then struck the next 3 guys out on 9 pitches. No, Chafin's been really good. It's just like, why would anybody say he should be the closer over goddamn over Fulmer or over? The dude's tried closing. It doesn't work. Look up his fucking saving numbers. He has a lot of blown saves. I think he blew, what, 3-4 saves last year with Oakland? And he wasn't even their closer? I'm telling you guys, like, like Lang maybe could be a closer, but I have a feeling that he wouldn't be as good in the 9th inning. Yeah, when Soto's, hell yeah, cannot wait for the home run derby. Yeah, I like the home run derby. That's the best part. And strike 1. Oh, okay, finally threw a strike. Bases are loaded, though, so here we are. Yeah, this is definitely the guy I want being the closer, is Andrew Chafin. Came in against the lefty and walked him. 0-2 now. Hopefully he can get out of it. Yeah, I know, Troy. I don't understand why people think there needs to be some massive moving around. It's like, no. Fulmer's proved he can't really close games. I don't know. He's a lot more blown saves than Soto, and if we're going off fuck-ups, then, yeah, I'll take the one with less fuck-ups. Whew, good job by fucking Chafin there to get a strikeout. Isbell strikes out on 3 pitches. Great job by Chafin. Yeah, exactly. It should be lethal today, but we have no offense to show. Two down now in the top. Two down in the bottom of the sixth. Bases are loaded for Gallagher, who's batting on the right side. Oh, let's see if Chafin can pitch his way around a little bit of trouble here right now.
Ground ball to short.
And fucking error. And the Royals will score at least one on that play. I don't know how many more scored. It's 3-1 at least. Bad throw by Baez and blah, blah, blah.
Well, this is kind of what we were talking about with Javi Baez.
Hey, by the way, thank you for the 34 likes, so I appreciate that, everyone. That's very kind.
Run well as a catcher. Javi still has to get rid of it, but look at the throw. And usually going into the ball.
Such a late fucking hop on that throw, too. 3-1, bases stay full, 2 away. Should be an error on Baez.
That one kind of handcuffed him, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. He kind of had the ball play him instead of the other way around.
Threw it in the dirt. But more than likely, that'll probably be signed to Torkelson. Oh, throwing error. Okay, good. Good. It was a throwing error. Now up is Lopez with the bases loaded and 2 away. 3-1 Royals. Yeah, I don't know why he does that either. It's like, dude, that was such an easy throw. Javi, what the fuck are you doing? Ball 2. And we're going to walk around it. Can't always throw a pick. Hey. I mean, be healthy is the biggest thing. And then after that, get a new hitting coach. And then get rid of very specific players. And then other than that, I don't know. Just fucking this season needs to end for the Tigers. It needs to be 2023 for the Tigers to be a good team, I guess. Not this year. Sad as that statement may be, this isn't their year at all. In one fucking way. I've never seen an unlucky... First, like, you know, they are playing poorly, and that's really obnoxious. But they're also criminally unlucky on top of it. I'm still waiting for our actual lineup to be available at some point this season. Do you think we'll actually get one whole game of the lineup that was supposed to be the starting lineup at the start of spring training? You think we'll ever see that lineup, you guys? At some point, the starters will all be back at one time. Oh, we got away with that one. That could have been a lot worse of an inning. Chafin giving a gift call for who he is. Not, oh, actually, that was a pretty good spot. Let me see where the pitch is at. Oh, that's a strike all the way. Just very bottom of the corner. It'll be Willie Castro, Torkelson, and Clemens. 6, 7, and 8. Castro, Torkelson, and Clemens. We'll see what happens. Tigers trail 3-1. We're getting smacked up by the Roydales. Yeah, exactly, Troy. Exactly. He's out for 3 games with the hurt pinky. That is pretty funny. You know how that band Rage is doing a lot of political speaking lately? It's like, and some of the fans are like, I wish this band never turned political. It's like, boy, did you just... I don't know how the fucking words went right. Do you not listen to the words of the songs? The fuck were you listening to? I just like the... I just like the beat, the music. Like, it's like, I'm pretty sure the lead singer is like a crypto communist. He like lives in the woods and shit off his money he made, and probably fucking, I don't know what he does. Fucking weird guy. Whole band's a bunch of fucking commies and shit. I don't know why he rushed that throw. It was the catcher. Yeah, I don't know what Javi was doing, dude. It's like Javi just... It's a slow dude. That should have been the inning. Fucking dipshit. People saying the Astros now are the favorites to win the World Series after what they've been doing in recent month plus. I still like the Yankees. You guys are absolute juggernauts. I guess we'll see in the playoffs. It's kind of like the, you know, where the Astros seem to do really good. But I don't know. You guys seem pretty unbeatable despite your little struggle. Yeah, I would say so, Troy. I would say watching with everybody makes it a hell of a lot more fun. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's Sean. You know, we got to show everybody we don't mean any business and we're not very serious.
Very untypical of Robbie Grossman. And then Javi Baez, we've seen him
What's up, Neil?
throw a few that cost runs here and there, and that one cost a run.
Yeah, I thought when Rage Against the Machine said some of those who work forces are the same who burn crosses was about cops being good Christians and wanting to stop idolatry, so they burn down people worshiping false idols. That's why they're burning crosses. That's why I thought I thought it was a good Christian rock song. They said the word cross in it. There's no way they were calling police white supremacists. No fucking way. Torkelson's up with one away. Yeah, exactly, Sean. It's like, I don't know how you like missed that messaging in that song, but it feels very direct. I don't know. I was fucking 11 and went, oh, that's bad. That's about the police being bad. Maybe I'm just built different. I'm a little smart with interpreting lyrics.
Ground ball to first. Bobbled for a moment, but they make up for it.
2 down. Well, guys, looks like we're not going to do shit here. Looks like we might lose 3-1. Keller might be getting toward the end, though. We could probably hit their bullpen, maybe. So, you know, all hope isn't lost quite yet. Just Rage Against the Machine. People were, like, mad that they said something political, and they're like, I wish this band when they got political. It's like, I don't know, the whole band's existence is political. That's all. I don't know if the Yankees losing lots of teams now. I think we've lost 5 of the last 10. Well, I'll just check the standing. Dodgers are 9-1 in the last 10, and at 56, Yankees at 61. Yeah, Dodgers are always going to be good, man, especially as the season goes on. But Phil, you guys will be fine. Just a weird little mini poof. All right, Kevin, have fun at work, man. Hopefully it's a good shift. 2 outs and a 1-1 count for Cody Clemens. 90th pitch of the day for Keller goes foul and out of play. No problem, Kev.
1-2 to Cody Clemens, who grounded to short.
Oh man.
Took a called third strike in the 5th. Suddenly Taylor Clark begins to Kansas City.
Maybe this means game 2 of the doubleheader. We're gonna score a lot of runs. Probably because I won't be watching it. You know what's gonna be sad is if I don't do the game and we score a shitload of runs, and then due to my scheduling and stuff that I have to follow, it's just like the games I miss, we score a bunch and like we're like good. Hey, down goes Clemens, and it'll be Taylor, Benintendi, and Witt Jr. in the bottom of the 7th. 3-1, Royals lead in the bottom of the 7th. Not really a ball, kind of like an oblong globe thing. We're going down fighting. Yeah, maybe. I don't know about all that. It looks like we're going down without much of a fight. All right, so basically, so I'm not doing the next 2 games, but I'm doing Wednesday's game. It might be a while before I do another game. We'll see though. I'll know more. Well, because I can't really do night games just because of like work stuff and brother's scheduling and blah 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 blah. And then the Saturday game I would be doing, but it's my brother's birthday and my last day down, so I'm gonna be chilling. And then Sunday I'm probably going home, so I don't think I'll be home in time to do that. But I'll do a stream when I'm home. Well, hopefully they only get 1 or 2 runs later tonight. Well, Sean, I hope that, but also, I would start to feel pretty self-conscious if they scored a shitload of runs this evening and I wasn't watching. I'd be like, fuck, dude. Maybe I'm the bad luck charm. Hey, we're up to 36 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Let's see if we can get close to 40 or 50. That'd be cool. If not, that's fine, too. I saw one of the worst called third strikes in my life the other day. The umpire called a third strike 3 feet off the plate and in the dirt. The batter and coach. Yeah, I mean, umpires are getting really, really bad lately. Yankees massive power. Yeah, Yankees are crazy. As long as they don't, like, they could use a little help, but again, as long as they get, like, back on track, there's really nothing to worry about. They might just having a weird, like, brain farts. Yeah, Phil, umpiring is really bad. I'm glad they decided in 2024 they're going to go to the robo strike zone. We'll see if that makes any help, if it makes a big difference. Will Vest is in to pitch the 7th inning.
Will Vest gets the bottom of the 7th, and he hits the top 3 in the Kansas City order. It is a wall side windows pitching change in his 29th appearance.
What are you upset about now, Breeze? Should they whip themselves like flagellants to make up for a mistake? Yeah, that'll be a double. Don't know why we brought Will Veston in a winnable game, but here we are. Yeah, this guy's annoying.
This ball's center cut. You see it's down at the bottom of the zone, but
Oh, I didn't mean to time him out. Hold on.
there, 95. Michael Taylor's been jumping on
There we go.
counts all day long, hunting that first.
I mean, what do you mean by accountability? What are they supposed to do? Like fucking scream that they're sorry at the
grass in between the 2 defenders out there in center and left.
His first hit of the day. Here's Andrew Bennett.
Yeah, no one's really good at calling balls and strikes. Balls moving too quick. I was supposed to look for an outfielder. I don't know. Probably Benintendi would be the guy you'd want, Phil.
On the outside corner to Benintendi, who is 0 for 3.
Like what accountability are they supposed to do? I mean, I'm just confused at what you want them to do for a mistake in the field. I mean, technically, Grossman hasn't made a mistake in 460 days before attempts before that. I mean, it's annoying he made an error. Yeah, it's fucking frustrating, but what are they supposed to do? Start crying and shit in the post game about how they made one error and they'll never do it again and shit? I don't think they need to do that. I'm sure they talked to the fielding coach and got it figured out in between innings. Shortstop's a tough position. You're not going to throw no errors. I mean,
Entered today's game 5th in the American League in hitting.
no, Phil, you're talking about something different. Yeah, you didn't. What accountability are they supposed to take, though? You're not answering my question. You're just saying, yeah, the errors are coming back to hurt him, though. I'm not asking what the. Yeah, I know what errors do. I've watched baseball before, and I watched the games, so I know Breeze. I'm asking you, what accountability are they? What are they? Just bench everybody? Robbie Grossman isn't playing right now, so he's getting benched. I mean, the fuck else are they supposed to do? Cut Baez? Just get rid of him? Oh, well, Javi, you know what? We still have to pay you this money every year. But get the fuck off our baseball team. Like, I'm not really sure what accountability you want them to.
These next hitters will be the big test for Will Vest. The next three with Witt and Pasquantino and Rivera have combined for 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't talk to the media either. Fuck them people. So what? What do you mean? Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, be upset they made 1 or 2 errors in a game? Dude, it's not that big a deal. Errors happen all the time. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know how rare it is to not have an error? Grossman had literally the longest streak in history without an error, and baseball has been going on for 100 years. If that puts anything into context. I just don't know what you want them to do. Like, scream and like beat the shit out of each other over errors. I just don't know what you want them to. What, like, yeah, we need to stop doing errors. I'm sure he said that. I'm sure nobody was like, I hope we make more errors, you know, and I hope we keep fucking up and just not having good defense. I'm sure if you watched AJ's post game, he said, yeah, we got to stop with the, you know, we got to shore up the defense a bit. Like, other than that, what else are they supposed to say? Like, look, like, is he supposed to single out and be like, you know, Robbie's got to fucking play better defense? And, you know, it's like, I don't know, this isn't like Little League. Guys know they made an error. They got to field it better. I don't know. 2-1. I just don't know what more you want them to do.
You look at the shift here by Tucker Barnhart, how he goes out and gets his knee.
You know.
Keeps the ball in front. That prevents Michael A. Taylor from advancing over to third base.
If there's something they could do, other than like, I'm just trying to rack my head. I don't know. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they'll be fine. You know, people make mistakes.
In the air, shallow right. Castro coming in near the line. He's got it, and there are 2 away. Here comes Vinny Pasquantino.
All I know is some of you guys wouldn't be good teammates. That's all I got to say.
Game in the 4th, for the best coverage of the game, we check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. It got out of here quickly and traveled 400 feet on a frozen rope at 106 miles an hour.
Yelling at your teammates because they made a simple mistake instead of like, ah, shit. Screaming about take responsibility and accountability. I'd be like, oh man, that guy needs to shut the fuck up. What is he, Mr. Perfect? And then when the minute that motherfucker would have made a mistake, it would have been World War III.
First pitch is inside. Besides the home run you just saw from Pasquantino, he's also driven.
Especially with shortstops, I don't really get that upset with the short. I mean, they fucking their position's kind of fucking weird.
So his 3 runs driven in.
As long as they keep around, I don't know. There's so many weird fielding fucking metrics you could use to like decide what the play is. Like or like to wait to like figure if someone's playing good defense or not. I rather would say. Like 50 different stats show a bunch of things, and I don't know. Fielding percentage isn't the end all be all for a fielder anymore. It's kind of like how batting average really isn't the end all be all for a hitter. It's kind of like OPS is.
Not necessarily down and in because I think he likes the ball down more than up. But come in on him off the plate in and then see how he reacts to that. I think ideally you want to pitch him down and away.
Things that are probably more important for fielding are probably like outs above average. As much as I don't like it, I guess that DRS is a pretty good stat, even though it's probably not. DUR, I'm pretty sure, is a pretty good one. Like the defensive wins above replacement's a great stat.
White Sox who gave up a couple of runs on 3 hits.
Or whatever it's fucking called for defense.
All over his glove. Baez is there.
Hey, there we go. We get out of the inning.
Tigers are down 2.
I don't know. I think there's better stats than fucking, you know, than just be like, oh, the errors fucked us. I don't know. Maybe not.
On Valley Sports when we come.
Error only gave up a single run, so. Well, maybe 2 runs, I guess. Trying to think. No, it only led to 1 run. Yeah, the inning would have ended, so maybe it would have been. Yeah. Or it was just the 1, yeah. No, then he walked the guy. Yeah, fuck. I hate errors. Ooh, Franco's out 5 to 8 weeks. That's not good. Well, we're in the top half of the, what inning is it? Top of the 8th. Tigers running out of at-bats. It'll be Barnhart, Green, and Baez. Barnhart, Green, and Baez here in the top of the 8th. 3-1. Royals lead.
Upcoming pitching matchup presented by Wallside Windows. It'll be Alex Faedo, who was drafted in 2017, against Daniel Lynch, who was drafted a year later. It's game 2 of the double dip here on Valley Sports, and it starts with Tigers live at 8 o'clock.
All right, let's see who's in the pitch. Taylor Clark is in the pitch for the Royals. Reyes will pinch hit.
Contact and speed, perhaps, huh?
I don't know. I just don't like that. Some of these guys don't seem to want to be here. Well, errors aren't really the biggest deal, though. Again, Breeze. That's all.
That'll also mean that
What's up, Eric?
Sox will take over the catching duties.
Royals gave the Astros our time when we played them. We should have shut down the Yankees offense, but not the Royals. Yeah, you know, baseball is weird.
Out of the bullpen for
I'd be happy as hell just to be on any team making it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why people are attacking people for their opinions right now, Phil.
Reyes 1 for 3 and a
If he's bothering you, just don't read what he's saying, dude. Just block him. Yeah, Trey, you just said that. I already responded to that. I'm not going to do it again. That'd be annoying.
get through. Nope. Softly.
And the line out there went away. What a surprise.
Now a message from CarShield.
No, they don't. They shouldn't bat at all. I really hope they don't have pitchers ruin the All-Star game with batters. That'd be awful. Or with pitchers batting. That's fucking awful. I'm glad they got rid of goddamn pitchers batting, dude. That's literally the worst shit in the world. Oh, look at this guy. He's here to bunt or be pinched hit for in the 5th inning. That's awesome. Oh, he's only have a he's had a 5-inning shutout going, but he's got to get pinched hit for because it would mean a lot for his offense. Oh, you're good, Trey. You're good. I don't know. I hate pitchers not hitting. Or hitting. I hate the whole thing. If you bring up Shohei, I'll be like, all right, you got one good example, and you can still have him hit. When you find a guy.
100 in his last 12 appearances against him.
Who's as good as Ohtani again in Major League history, then you can have him pinch hit. Or have him hit instead of using the DH. Otherwise, you should use the DH whenever possible.
2 to Riley Green.
No, you're good, Breeze. Don't say sorry, man. You're fine. I get being annoyed. I'm not really worried about the defense and pitching, though. I'm more annoyed with this offense.
Down 2, just 3 hits on the day so far.
The fielding's been really good all year. I don't really not gonna freak out.
Singles. Green
Yeah, Ohtani doesn't really count. It's a different situation. Can you find me another example of that? No, you really can't. So that's why everything he does is like fucking. You can't find an example of it for 200 years before it happens. So I guess. But yeah, that's why we should have pitchers bat instead of DHs. Is so every so often a pitcher can maybe hit a home run. And it's fucking awful. It's bad for the game, by the way, to not have DHs and be like, no, we make pitchers bat. It's retarded.
Outfield playing green straight away.
We prefer to have an easy out every game.
2-2 spoiled.
Once every 9 hitters, there's an easy out in the lineup for no fucking reason whatsoever. When we have a perfect solution to not have that existing. No one's ever made a good argument for why pitchers should bat. They all suck at it. 99.99% of pitchers are all really, really bad.
In the bullpen for Kansas City, even from earlier in the year, there's a lot of new names out there, a lot of new bodies.
We were just talking about Bartolo's home run. He was just hilarious.
Clark's another
No one said he was better. What the fuck?
got a live
I guess you did. Weird take. 2-2.
show you a graphic here
No one once said Cologne's better than Ohtani.
where the Royals
I don't,
versus
I don't know about what that's about.
out of the relievers
I don't know why you're saying you're right. That's your statement, bud.
up there with the best in the game. Tigers
What's up, Amir?
shabby themselves.
Yeah, but a lot of people would not have guessed
Yeah,
that, Jack.
I mean, well, that
Oh, good.
see that I say to myself,
People are saying weird shit, though. Not really sure why.
anything else.
Yeah.
The how hard guys can pitch out of the pen. You know, a couple decades ago in my generation, you wouldn't see. I bet it would the average fastball is probably
No one...
closer to 90.
I don't... Why are you saying I'm right about something? What the fuck?
Because of that velo and because the effectiveness of
I'm really confused, Rays. What the fuck are you saying, dude? You're like saying I said that Cologne's better than Ohtani. It's like that's a weird thing to say. I said no one here said that.
end of the day for Riley Green.
Now you're like sarcasm. Wait, what the fuck are you talking? I'm so confused.
Riley was ready.
I'm ignoring everything everybody said. I'm just gonna restart here.
That's so important to be ready. You see,
It's all fresh now.
come set, just go.
I'm annoyed at this topic.
He was ready.
Get rid of it like they're going to next year.
Right side.
There's a reason they kept it this year, but
8 pitches
you know.
spoiled a few of them. Took some tough ones.
yeah, don't. Yeah, you're being weird, dude.
First safely.
You know,
It's really confusing, but you're like,
trailing by 2
yeah, I don't know.
swing away for Javi Baez to tie this thing again.
Here's Baez.
That's the why you gotta avoid those crooked number innings and keep the game.
Yeah, they'll be getting rid of it. There's a reason it's here this year, and you can figure out for yourself why they still kept it.
Baez at 88, 0-1. Baez struck out against Brad Keller in the first, drew the lone walk allowed by Keller in the third, and then grounded out to short in the sixth.
I think it has to do with the lockout, just so it puts you in the right direction. But yeah, it's the lockout. They made it just so people blah blah blah. Games won't last as long. Blah blah blah. Pitchers don't get as worn out. Blah 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 blah. So it'll be here till next year. Then they're getting rid of it.
Now you make that decision.
And it's always an option if things get weird in time and blah 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 blah.
And will that catcher
Yeah, no reason to be over dramatic about it. It's a 1-year thing that makes sense if you understand why they have it this year. Otherwise, you're just being dramatic and being reactionary to a fucking thing that'll be gone next season. As long as there isn't another lockout or a reason the season gets fucked up and we have to do a bunch of doubleheaders in 1 year.
Javier Baez. He has been rolling since June 16th, hasn't he?
well, those home runs.
Infield fly is always an automatic out. If they don't, it's a mistake by the umpire. Only way it's not is if there's less, or if there's 2 outs.
Because that's where the Tigers have really been trailing the rest of baseball. And they're not
Pretty sure it's the 2 outs. Anything else is, if it's an infield fly, it's an out.
supply some of that drought.
And it has to be runners at first and second. Pretty much a force at any base except home. And that doesn't, you know. I don't think an infield fly counts if there's just a guy at first. But if it's first and second and they could do a tricky little triple play, it's an automatic call. They don't even really got to call it. It's just automatic. It's just, you know, if they don't, it's a bad umping. 3-2 now on Baez.
Another slider upstairs, 3-2.
Yeah, he pulled off of this one, Shep, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know when they wouldn't. The only reason they wouldn't, it would be if, like, I guess if a pop fly was hit if a guy's at second or third with no one else on, or a guy at first with no one else on. It's like the only reason they wouldn't call it. Stay in the game till the end, mainly to see a complete game from the starter. That's rare these days. Yeah, you could blame analytics for that one. I don't know if Green's tagging. Nope, Green's going to hold over at third. He probably could have made it, though, sadly. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. Top of the 8th, runner at second, 2 away. Now up is Harold Castro.
Just running out of outs here. Take anything you can get.
Yeah, it'll be gone, though. Yeah, it should be gone. If they don't, I don't know why the hell they're bringing it back, because they said they only brought it back this year due to the strike shortened season. Or the strike, like, season with the fucking 90 double head. I don't know. They said they had to use it, and most teams, like, I think all teams in the players union all voted to keep it this season.
Castro 1 for 3.
Or a large majority of them.
Outside 1-0.
No, I don't like hot dogs. They gross me out. Especially because most of them are made with pork, and I don't really like eating pork. Fucks my stomach up. Yeah, complete games, though, were completely ruined by fucking analytics. Because, like, you know, the same analytics everyone praises, like all these baseball writers, they're now like, the death of the starting pitcher. This is so bad. We miss all the... Yeah, it's like, yeah, you fucking idiots. Praising advanced analytics as the end-all, be-all of baseball is the reason it's going away. Literally in 5 years, there won't be starting. It'll be openers, middle relievers, and closers. Like, that's how baseball is going to be divided pitching-wise. And that sucks, but, I mean, that's what your people's obsession with, like, fucking AWAR and BYALMNOPQ stat stuff is fucking brought us. The end of baseball as we understand it in a modern sense.
Throws out Harold Castro. The Tigers miss a chance. Leave a man stranded at second and trail by.
Oh well. I mean, why would you let a guy stay in a game longer than 2 innings if he loses max efficiency on his pitching after, you know, he throws 30 pitches? What's the point of keeping him in, you know? Wouldn't it be smarter analytically to go get the guy who, you know, to go get a guy who's fresh and can throw at max efficiency every time? Or is it better to let a guy just stay in and let his efficiency drop and the hit it to improve and potentials of home runs to go up and, you know. Or, you know, analytically, you got to pull him after an inning because, you know, after 10 pitches, he can't throw 400 miles an hour anymore, so he's no good anymore. That's pretty much an analytics that sucks. It works, but it's also like... It's just like, man, analytics are really making the game a little, like, less fun. Well, I guess we'll do it in the 9th inning, though. You know, that's where we'll have to get our win. The offense is looking solid. You know. Hey, thank you, by the way, for the 38 likes. I really appreciate that, everybody. That's very kind. Looks like we'll hit right around 40 likes for the stream, which would be pretty cool. Bottom of the 8th, though, it'll be Rivera, Olivares, and Isbell. Rivera, Olivares, and Isbell. Vestal will stay in the game for a minute. Yeah, Pineda pitched great. If you give up 3 runs as a pitching staff, you should win the game. 99% of the time. Maybe not 99, maybe like 80% of the time. Yep. That's why both teams don't really seem like they're using all their like A+ players right now because they have a night doubleheader.
Emmanuel Rivera, Edward Olivares, And Kyle
Certain guys are missing for each team.
the Royals here in the 8th against Will Vest goes to work in his second inning.
And AJ, again, trying to conserve.
Yeah, it's nice to see the offense back to normal. That's true, Brees. I agree with that. Yeah, and you know I'm more for this version of the offense. I don't like the other one.
To say, and try to make this a quick inning if you're Will Vest.
Eric Haas is the new Tigers catcher. And the first pitch is up and in to Rivera, who is 2 for 3 so far today. Both hits for Rivera singles.
Oh boy, great start to the inning. 2-0.
2-0. As you saw moments ago, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for
Fuck.
Kansas City. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for Detroit.
Oh yeah, it's 7-Eleven day if you do all that. Yeah, that's true.
2 hop for Candelario.
And it could be an out.
Good throw, gets it.
Hey, it's an out. 1 away here in the inning.
It's all about footwork there on that play for Jimmer.
Olivares is up with 1 away in the bottom of the 8th in a 3-1 Royals lead.
He retreats, but he picks the
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's not so bad in Michigan. It's like 80 degrees anyway.
corner on a play that could have been pretty tough.
Olivares came in, pinch hit for
Been all like medium temp. It's been a very what's the word I'm looking for? Like moderately tempered temp July. So far anyway, at least in Flint. It's been fucking just bleh. Like mid 80s. Not really it's fucking humid or anything, just whatever. Bullshit ass weather. Fucking really cold for July.
Scott Barlow.
Like I'm not even uncomfortable wearing a fucking hat and a sweater and a hoodie. I'm in Flint for now, and then I'm leaving soon.
Grounds it foul. And Will Vest wins the race to 2 strikes.
And I'm going back to my Mount Pleasant abode.
He had a scoreless inning in the 7th.
Can't wait.
Went out already here in the
Yeah, it's good. It's always good. It's always a good time.
They did a nice job after giving up the leadoff double in the 7th.
Fuck, that's a base hit.
1-out single here in the 8th.
I'm just ready to get back to my apartment.
It was the 6th inning that's been the difference in the game. With 1 out, Bobby Witt Jr. singled, stole second. Then Vinny Pasquantino delivered his second RBI.
Well, that's annoying. That's a 1-out base hit by Olivares.
Witt Jr. and then a walk.
Isbell's up with 1 out and 1 out. It's over 100 where you are. Sheesh. Yeah, I know parts of the country are dealing with pretty bad heat waves, but we're kind of in like a minus heat wave.
Yeah, those 2 runs the difference in this game.
This is Kyle Isbell, 0 for 3, struck out his last time up. Takes it 1 high and away.
1-0 for Isbell.
Been a struggle in the month of July for Isbell. There goes the runner. The throw from high.
Thrown on the second, and they actually got a guy. Olivares thrown out trying to steal second. Good throw by Eric Haas behind the plate.
Baez let it travel all the way to the bag, snapped the tag, and Burns Olivares trying to steal.
Kansas City continues to show why they're a threat no matter what time of game, because they're willing to run. Now, this is a tough pitch to catch and to throw, but both ends. And look at how quickly Javi Baez slaps that tag on. He's up in the air, catches the ball, and while he's coming down, his glove beats his momentum to apply the tag.
Good numbers for us. 7 caught stealing and 18 attempts. A lot of that has to do with Baez's quick glove there.
They should be able to win tonight. They will have all their guys going. Yeah, hopefully the Tigers look better in game 2.
2-1 to Kyle Isbell.
In game 1, this is awful.
To left field.
Yeah.
Clemens drifting.
Could be the 3rd out, and it is. Nice little play by Clemens in left field, and we'll head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Tigers. It'll be Cabrera, Candelario, and Willie Castro. Cabrera Candelario and Willie Castro. I'd imagine you can pinch it with Scope or someone else in this situation. We'll see who winds up actually batting, but as of now, Cabrera, Candelario, and William Castro. Yeah, just so we have an idea for what we're doing next game-wise, we're not doing the doubleheader tonight, probably not tomorrow. We'll be live, though, for the Wednesday game at 2:10, and then we'll figure it out from there forward. I might miss the next 3 games after that, though. Or 4, really. But again, as of the 21st forward, we'll be doing every game, including the doubleheader. We'll be doing both games against the A's. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Juan Soto? I don't know if Juan Soto would want to even come to Detroit. I don't think we're really going to wind up being buyers. Maybe if he goes to free agency, we should maybe try to sign him or something. Fuck. Scott Barlow's coming in to pitch tonight. Yeah. Scott Barlow's coming in to pitch tonight for the Royals. Cabrera, Candelario, and Willie Castro. We'll see if they all bat. Yeah, maybe an off-season guy like Soto, but try and trade him Austin Meadows. Big, you guys want Austin Meadows? He's pretty good.
Keller with 8 strikeouts in 7 innings today. Third pitcher of the day for Kansas City is Scott Barlow. He gets the 9th. He'll work against Miguel Cabrera to start. Cabrera in search of his first hit of the day. And a first pitch strike.
Strike one called.
Barlow last worked on Friday night. Earned his 3rd win, beating Cleveland, but it was a scoreless 9th despite pitching into a bases-loaded jam. Hit a batter, walked a batter, gave up a single as well.
Well, he's got a sinker and a slider.
Here's the 0-1 to Miggy. 0-2, Miggy having a rough day. Cabrera's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
Comes in, he's fearless.
Yeah.
You know, just take that Royal hat off, put on an old cowboy hat with the spears, and stare down. He's been a part of this Royal bullpen for a while, and he's been very good in his role.
On the charge from 3rd.
And Cabrera grounds out 1 away.
1 away. Enjoy the show with baseball's 2 biggest events back to back. The action begins with the T-Mobile Home Run Derby on ESPN July 18th.
Due up should be Candelario, but it might be somebody else. No, it's Candy. Ugh.
July 19th on Fox.
Well,
Coverage begins at 7 o'clock Eastern. And for the Tigers, it'll be Miguel Cabrera.
Here's Candelario.
Soto for a 2nd consecutive year. The first Tiger reliever to do that in a long time as Jamer Candelario stands in. Pops up the first pitch. Benintendi, the All-Star representative for King.
And that'll be caught. 2nd out of the inning. Candelario fouls out on the first pitch. And due up is Willie Castro. 2 down, and the game's almost over.
Maybe less than an inning, but a couple batters to face.
Yeah.
You know, he's such a resilient pitcher. He can pitch almost every day, and I'm sure he'll be ready to go.
Yeah, he's the first Tigers reliever to go back-to-back All-Star games since Jose Valverde in 2010 and 2011.
Yeah, see you later, Breeze. Ugh. Thanks for tuning in, man. I enjoyed the chit chat. Here's Willie Castro, last chance we got. You too, man. Enjoy the rest of the time. I don't know what that means, but you too. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. And Castro swings and misses 0-1. Well, it was a decent try, guys. Just doesn't look like we had much to do at the plate today. Another wonderful performance by the pitching staff. You know, pitched really, really good. We just really didn't hit the ball at all. And Castro unable to beat it out. Tried his best, but the Royals will take Game 1 of the series and Game 1 of the doubleheader. GG's to the Royals. Pretty much lost to Vinny Pasquantino single-handedly. He owns Michael Pineda. Didn't know that, but tis what it is. Kind of a rough game. The bats again did almost absolutely nothing to back up a great pitching performance by Pineda and the bullpen. But yeah. Hopefully at some point they find their bats. The last few games have been pretty atrocious hitting-wise. But, you know. I don't know what's going on. They kind of went right back into their weird little like defensive turtling of not being able to hit. So hopefully they pull themselves out of it and find their hitting shoes, I guess. Yeah, see you later, Troy. Yeah, I'll see you Wednesday, my friend. Yeah, that's the next stream is going to be Wednesday. It just sucks though, you know. You were hoping this team had finally fucking figured it out, but of course. By the way, thank you for the 40 likes, everyone. That's very kind. But you never know. Maybe they'll. Who cares? 36-50. Ugh, that's ugly. Them 50 losses look real bad. We're officially a 50-loss team, everybody. That sucks. Yeesh. Well, hopefully we can turn it around and get a win tomorrow maybe, or win tonight and maybe a win tomorrow and a win on Wednesday and kind of turn this series around and, I don't know, get to 40 or 38, 39 wins or so and end the All-Star break with 40 wins. Is that possible? Yeah, everyone's way better than us. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys when I see you next, which will be Wednesday. Unless something crazy happens and I wind up streaming, but I highly doubt it. But all right, I'll see you guys Wednesday for the next game that I'll be able to do. Hopefully the Tigers can win a couple in between then, and maybe Game 4 is, just us trying to win the series at 2-1. Let's cross our fingers and hope the Tigers improve. Their bats are, they are what they are. All right, I'll see you guys when I see you next. Thank you guys so much for listening tonight and this afternoon and all the time for the last few games. I'll see you when I see you next. Go Lions, go Patriots, and, of course, go Tigers. And I'll see you Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, week, whenever. Go Lions. I already said that.